Hello, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishments. And look what I got. A friend of mine asked me to make a journal out of this book. So that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing I need to do is peel off the gold. This gold piece, because I want to save it. I think I might have to heat it. Let me heat it up. Sometimes it helps if you heat it up. So I'll get my thing. This is not, oh, come on, you. This is not a vintage book. Yes, I tore it a little bit, but it's okay. It's gonna go on the spine. I will fix it. And now we have this. I need my staple remover. Ooh, that broke. And let's see how that came out like this. Let's see right here that it's okay. So magnetized. And I think anyway, this is carefully. Ah, the whole thing came out that time. Yay. Okay. Well, not that one. This one did not come out. There are the signatures. I have a, there it is. The signatures and there. Now I think what I'm going to do with this is have this be the spine. Just like that. I think that's what I'm going to do. So the spine will be one inch. I might do a little more in there, maybe a half an inch in the middle, but that should be cool. Now with these, as you well know, because of the other, if you watch the Snow White video, I have to read this story, by the way, because I've never read it. But the scrapbook paper, if you're going to use it, is only 12 inches. So this needs to be 6. So I need to take a half an inch off of this, which would be right here, which is basically the spine right here. So my thought was, because most of the time you wouldn't see this half inch anyway, what I thought I would do this time, instead of cutting it apart, is what I wanted to do. Let me get me this here. No, I need a big one. Sorry about the noise. So what I thought I would do is maybe score it 1/2 inch. And then fold it over. But the other thing I could do is score it 1/4 inch and cut off 1/4 inch on this side. If I cut off 1/4 inch, it's going to be this much coming off. And then this much being scored. I'm not sure. I think if you had it in the book, this is what you would see. Actually, because actually you wouldn't. Because this would be gone. So I think the thing I'm going to have to do is do 1/4 inch. Maybe just fold this in like this. Like a 1/4 inch. Let's see. Do it this way. And then cut the other side off. I think that's what I'm going to need to do to make the pages fit. And I could just use tear and tape for that. So all I would do, Tina, I'm afraid. Done it. I did it. I cut it. All right. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's going to be the least of it. So I'm going to get, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this to every single one. I'm going to get some tear and tape. Tiny tear and tape. Where's my itty bitty tear and tape? That's 1/4 inch. I think, now this is 1/4 inch right here. Oops. Let's see. So I could actually, I don't want to. Give me my tape. Okay. And then I'm going to cut this off right here. My tape just fell. Okay, so this would be exactly 6 inches. And well, I'm going to have to do it on this side too, right? So I think, I didn't even think about that. So you have to do it on both sides. I'm going to use little tiny here on this side. I didn't even think of that, but I think it'll be, I don't want to cut it. No, it's this way. Duh. This way. perfect. All right, that's one. So I'm going to, I want to keep them in order. So, I'm going to score them all, and then I'm going to score them all, and then I'll come back and cut them, because I don't want to, I'm not a big fan of cutting with this. I'm just not. Cute. Okay, so I'm gonna do the next one the same way. So I just cut half, and then and then that way these will be ready, and I'm gonna try to find some papers to go, scrapbook papers, and see what I can come up with, and then I will be back. Okay, I wanted to jump back on here about the cover. I wanted to talk about the cover. What I did is I cut a piece of cardstock that was 1/2 inch. So this would be 1.5 inches. And I glued it on the side. Well, I still need something because I want to keep this, I want the spine to be stable. So I'm not sure exactly, but I need to find a piece of maybe a piece of cardboard. I don't know if I have any that are long enough. This one may be long enough. And yeah, that one definitely would be long enough. So I may go ahead and use this on the outside just to, because I want it to be, I was also thinking about this, but I'm not sure. So I know this has got some stuff on it. I don't want that on there. Watch me hurt myself. Oh yeah, that's gonna just tear nicely. So it's gonna make a lump. I don't want a lump. This will help, I think. I probably shouldn't be doing that on the book. Okay, so this is 1.5 inches. So I'm gonna get my cutter. That's perfect, actually. I said 1.5 inches, so I'll go 1.5 inches. Turn it over. 1.5 inches, and I think this is just a package of some kind. So I want to, let me rough this up. I like to, this is pretty rough, but I want to rough this up. I think it's Welch's or something, it looks like. And I think what I'm going to do is, because I'm going to cover, what I think, you know what I think I'm going to do though, is cover this with something before I stick it on. So that I think that would be better than just leaving it plain. So whatever kind of one of the things I was thinking about is I have, but it's cardstock, and I have like this kind of is, but it needs to be green. It needs to be green, I think, to go with this and this. That might be cute. That might be cute. I like the green polka dots. I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and commit to putting this down. And I'm just gonna cover this up. I think lots of glue. And one of the things I have discovered is if you don't want places, then you need to use the finger tool. Or you'll have places where the glue comes up, and that's not good. I think, and I'm cheating. Instead of using my corner rounder, I'm just cheating. And don't do this at home. Don't glue. Don't do what I'm doing, because you can get glue on your book. Don't want to do that. And of course, most of this will be covered up. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do that after I sew in the signatures. As far as putting in the little, you know, the gold. Should I put it in? But the other one, I think I'll put it in before. Because why not? Okay, this guy will go here. I think that's cute. I hope that's cute. Let's see. So should it go? Yeah, I could also put this on the inside if I didn't want it to be seen, you know. Could do it like that. But I'd still have to have I don't know. I think So then it would be like, well, it's not going to show, is it? But like this. I think that would be cute. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put that here, and I'm gonna let it dry. So I think I'm gonna do that. And then I'll put a piece of this on the inside. This is a new thing. A new thing. It's actually not quite long enough, but I think I can do something with that though. So it would go like this. I like it. All right, I have to leave it here. And then I'm gonna put something on top of it so that it will, come on, do that. So that it will, adhere. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, look at this dictionary. And I'll be back. It's dry on the back. And I decided, I found this scrapbook paper, and I decided to put that here. I wonder if I should like make it like, oh, you know what, that'd probably be better. Make it come around the side like this, maybe. I think I'm gonna do that. Let me see if I can find another piece. I think I cut it off too much. I know I have more. Let's see. Oh wait, I have a big piece of it. I think I'm gonna do that because I think it'll cover up the edges. Like that. Okay, so I'm gonna make it here. Well, here. Yes, the dogs are home. And here I'm crying. They're so sad. It's spring break all week. So they've had their people with them, and now they're just all alone in the basement. It's terrible to be a dog. It's horrible to be a dog. All right, I'm going to use my tear and tape for this. I think and I'll just tell you guys, it is getting to me, I mean, Hobby Lobby, they don't have a lot of scrapbook paper. It's like everything is cardstocks. I don't know, I might have to order it on Amazon or something because they just don't have it. So I still had some in my stash, which I think is nice, and I'm gonna use it. It's happy paper, some of it, it'll be okay. Just, honestly, these dogs, sorry about the dogs. They'll be all right. They are all right. They're not hurt. They're just downstairs and they're lonesome because their boys went back to school. And they're ready for summer. I'm ready for summer. So I think this is a really good idea for these little golden books instead of trying to figure out I like the idea of having this as a there. I'm gonna put, I don't know if that's gonna work or not. I don't know, I think it worked. Okay, and then this go like that. Let me go ahead. It's got a little bit of damage. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to put some of this on here. I think it's still kind of sticky. But it's just the thing of it is when they cry, then my other one cries. He's like, well, if they get to go out, I get to go out. It's only natural. And I'm gonna, hey, come on now, you're in a stick, aren't you? Probably. You can still see the, I don't want that there. Yeah, that's, come on, stick down. You know what I think I did? I think it's, y'all, don't get crazy. I think it's upside down. There's actually, probably, stop. It's actually upside down. Did you know the chickens are one way? The chickens and bunnies. I don't know. I think I'm losing my mind. This is not right. Y'all seeing all the secrets in the, probably should have used tape with this. All right, you know what? This is not doing me well. I'm gonna put some tape on here. You go right there. I think this will be better. All right, you go ahead and, yes, I know it's torn a little bit, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. I'm gonna put you here. And here on the side. This little golden strip is going to be the bane of my existence. It's going to be up, it's going to hurt myself. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Whoops. I will win. My friend is probably watching this going, oh my gosh. What are you doing? There. Put this here like that. Then I'm gonna cut these off. This will also give it a little more I'm gonna cut this off. I'm cutting off the tape. I'm not cutting the golden book. The tape came off a little bit over here, so then here. Then, whoops. All right, this will come off, I swear. Or not, maybe not. Okay, that's it, y'all. I give up. There. All right, now the ducks and the bunnies, they do all go one way. So I am going to try very hard to get them. Okay, I'm going to cut a little bit of this off. We'll try to do the middle first. There. Yay! Chicks and bunnies going the right way. It's a little crooked, but you know what? It's a junk journal, y'all. It's a junk journal. But I did my best. I hope it's okay. I'm sure it will be. Hopefully. If not, look at my friend. You are watching this. If you don't like this, you do not have to get it. It is fine. Anytime you guys say I want you to make something, if I make it and you don't like it, you don't feel obligated, because you're not obligated. I'm never obligated. Ever. Okay, so I'll show you some of the pictures. I have this and this and this, which I thought was really cool. Some lacy, some green, some more of this, which I thought was very elephanty. Here's some orange, more orange, some kind of grunge paper, I guess, and a map. So the scrapbook paper. Then I have 2 music pages and 2 ledger pages. And then I thought I found this. This is really pretty. I thought I would make this into some sort of little folio. I'll add some book pages into here to journal on, and put little pockets on the side right here. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna start folding. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold these up, the pages, and I'm probably gonna sew around them like I did last time, and then I'll be back to start putting stuff together. And then I also need to find some pictures, so, of elephants. So I will see you later. Well, I'll be back. I am back. So I didn't do a lot of this stuff on video because I've done it all before. And so the Snow White journal, I got into the little golden book. I got more into details. This one, I did not. So anyway, so what I have done here is I have sewn, let me make sure this is the first one. No, this is the second one. You have to make sure your signatures are in order. So this is the first one. Yes. And what I did on this one is before I sewed the edges and then I cut it flush. This one, I cut it flush first, and then I sewed the edges, keeping them all in order. I made this little thing, and what I did was I had some digitals from My Porch Prints, and I just used one of her lined pages, and I'm going to put this into here, And there's a picture of an elephant on the front, and that's going to be in the middle. So it'll be like this in the book. Yay! Like this. So, here they are. So what I'm going to do now is I need to get my, here's my beautiful cover. And I need to make a template for the inside, for the, to sew the pages in. And this is, I made the, it's like 1.5. So what I like to do is make a 1.5. Which will fit, well, it probably needs to be a little less actually. So I'm gonna cut it down a little bit, looks like. Just so it'll fit right in there. And then right on the top of that. And then the bottom, go ahead and cut the bottom off. Now the other thing that you want to do is take one of your pages. Actually, looks like they're the same. Really? Yeah, it looks like our pages are exactly the same. Actually, it almost looks like they're a little big, but hopefully we'll be okay. All right, so we're not going to worry about the pages right now. So what I like to do with this, because I don't want to measure, I have 3 signatures. I'm going to fold this in half. Honestly, I used to try to measure, and now I don't measure. I'm going to fold this in half. Okay, so I have it in half like this. Then I'm going to take this guy, this one side, I'm going to fold it up to the middle. It's a little hard with cardstock, but fold it up to the middle. Okay, so you have this. So you have that. And then fold the other side to the middle. I'm not sure. I think I'm not sure how I saw this, but I'm like, you know, it's so much easier than trying to measure with all those 1/2 inches and stuff. So I have this like that. I don't know if you can see that, like that. Then I fold this way. And you can do this if you want to, but I like to go actually 1 inch. I like to go like 1 inch from each end. So I'm gonna go ahead and 1 inch from each end. That's just my preference. I'm gonna fold that down. So there we go, like that. Okay, now we'll take a some sort of, so you can see, and I'm gonna mark a little dot at the cross at the intersection of each of those places. Okay. And then I'm gonna get my piece of foam, which I use. I made a thingy, but I don't use it. So I'm gonna put these in the center. I'll get me a piece of tape because I like to tape it. This is just painter's tape. You have to be careful with the stuff though, because it is, yeah, it will tear if you're not careful. So, and I don't want to tear my golden book. Actually, this needs to be more in the center. Trying to get it centered as best I can. And then I'm going to get my awl and punch through all of that. Man, that is like, there's a lot of layers right here. Okay, so I got all the layers, and I can see the things on the other side. Then I can take this off. There's my holes. Now, I need to get my kit. I need a needle, this thing. And I think I want black thread this time. Okay. And this is a good size, hopefully. 1, 2, I'll go with 3. Let me have scissors. Now that this has been, I can take this and I can fold it in half. This is the first one, right? Make sure. First, you want to make sure you have the right one. And you want to make sure that all your pockets are right side up. And you go to the middle. You take this and you stick it in the middle like this. I like to use, first of all, clamps. This is so, I want to make sure everything is correct. Okay, then I'm going to take this, I'll put it, I'm going to go ahead and make this the T, just so all of them are the same height. And then I'm going to put it at the top. I'm going to get my awl, and I'm going to move my book. I don't want it. And I'm going to go sideways and come out that side. See right there. And that assures me that it gets in the crease. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is all of them at once. Okay, that's the last one, and then we don't need that anymore. So we're going to get our book cover. Warm. And my needle, whatever I did with it. A new needle. Somehow it ended up all the way over there. Thread the needle. Grab the first signature. In the middle. Of course it's going to be ornery. Why is it ornery? Please. All right, I'm gonna grab this little one. Evidently, that hole didn't like that here. That's so weird because it goes right through when I use the needle. But when I want to do this, it doesn't. There it goes. Okay. And through the middle one here. And then through the top or the bottom, it doesn't really matter. As long as you're in the same line of holes. Let's see how this is going to be. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. Found the hole. Found my finger. Then you go all the way to the bottom. And to the bottom hole. Okay, and then you come back up through the middle, making sure not to, this is going to be, try not to split the threads. And the reason we don't want to split the threads, looks like we did, yeah, see, you can tell, because I don't know if you can see that. I'll let you see that. I don't know if you can see that if it's focused. But see how that split, that thread right there, it came up through the middle, and it's easy to do. So I'm just going to go back through there. Hopefully. What I'm going to do is take this out. There. See, it left a loop right there? Once you undo that, it will tighten. But it won't tighten up as long as that thread is split. So then you want to go right over left, left over right. And we'll go ahead and leave these for now because we never know if we want to put a dangle on there. Okay, first signature done. And then I'm going to do the next one. Reminds me of this elephant book. Reminds me of a movie that, or actually, I read the book, and the book was really, really good. It was about it was called Water for Elephants. I don't know if any of you have ever heard about the movie, but the book was more more profound, I think, because it was about a circus. Okay. Right over left. Left over right. And they bought this elephant, and they thought it was trained, but they thought it wouldn't do anything anybody said, so they thought it was stupid. And and then one of the guys was so frustrated with the elephant that he started talking to it in his native language, which was like Romanian or something like that. And the elephant responded. He goes, "Why don't you just sit down," or something like that, and shut up or behave or whatever. And the elephant did it. And he's like, "Wait a minute." So the whole thing was the elephant didn't understand commands in English. So it got to be famous and everything. And then I think the cutest thing was they didn't understand that lemonade, they had lemonade that they had for sale, and the lemonade would disappear every night, and they didn't understand what was happening, who was drinking all the lemonade. And this elephant would take her trunk and pull up her steak and go over to the lemonade and drink it all, and then come back and put her steak right back where it was. It was really a cute movie. It was a cute book. Okay, so this isn't even, but I'm not really worried about it. This is the book, and I've learned so much doing these. So what I'm going to do also, I'm just going to show you some of the stuff. I went to public domain, and I got a lot of pictures of elephants. So, and I need to make some tags and different things like that to go in here. And so I think I'm going to do like a part 2 to decorate it, because I think this is getting long. But I think, so I don't know. I mean, what do y'all think? Look at this. Isn't this cute little elephant? He might have to go there. Because just looking at it right now, it kind of looks like it, and it wants to be there. I need to get more glue. My glues are running out. So I really shouldn't glue on this thing. Y'all, I'm having the worst time with glue. It's like it comes out, and then it doesn't come out, and then whoops, see, I don't want it on this mat. It's hard to get off of this mat. But I think he looks really kind of cute right there. Fussy cut elephant. Really cute. So, and I have all of these pictures, which I got off public domain. I don't know. I love that one. And then, of course, this guy. There's all different kinds. And then there's a poem, which I guess I can put right here. It's about the blind man and the elephant. It's about the blind man and the elephant. And basically, the story is 3 blind men were... Was it 3 blind men? Yeah. No, 6 men. And they approached an elephant, and they wanted to see, they each described the elephant. And the first one felt the side of the elephant and said the elephant is very much like a wall. The next one felt his tusk and said, no, the elephant is like a spear. And the third one took his trunk, and he goes, no, he's like a snake. And then the other one, the next one, grabbed his leg and he said, no, the elephant's a tree. The next one grabbed his elephant, his ear, and he said, no, he's very much like a fan. And then the last one said he grabbed his tail and he said, no, he's like a rope. And so all of them began to argue about what the elephant looked like, and they were all wrong. So it's just kind of like a parable. So it says a lot of people dispute things because they're ignorant of what's going on, and a lot of times everybody's wrong. So anyway, this could go right here, and I always like to put a poem. So anyway, I'm going to let that go, and then I'm going to come back. Let me know if you want to watch me decorate it. I think this really came out, like, awesome. So anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.